You can't get onto me.
You can't do that.
Because I'm just putting on my shoes. And they're slip-ons.
Aye, we are back again in this
Back again.
episode 49.
Nearly like half a century. It's mad.
Yeah, come on.
Nearly like half a century.
Nearly there. Nearly at the 50th episode. You just wait to see. You just wait and see.
Yeah, we
what
got
got. Yeah, you just wait and see what we got.
Shusted streams.
Shusted. Yeah, we're back in the stew with the crew and Shusted.
The mogul model.
Aye, back again,
man.
But yeah, I was gonna ask you. Look, is lateness disrespectful? Do you think lateness is disrespectful?
Do you know what for me, I think it is. But the thing of I can't even
why,
be
Sean? Why, Sean?
I can't even be a hypocrite because so dumb. I'm quite late to things most of the time.
So you're saying you're a disrespectful person?
Not intentionally.
See, I wouldn't have done that to you. Yeah, like what he just tried to do there.
Yeah,
Tried to throw you under the bus. I
How
wouldn't
is
have
that
done
throwing
that.
you under the bus?
Nah, anyway, carry on, bro.
Oh, sorry, boss. Did I not do what you wanted me to do?
What? What a bite, fam.
What?
The saga continues.
Got a big one there, Sean. Got a big one.
Yo, Mark.
You say you're a fish?
What?
Yo, Mark. Yo. Back on the fishing again, yeah.
This guy's the boss.
No, but
he says it, then
carry on.
he stands.
Carry on.
Yeah, I don't feel like I'm disrespecting purposely. It's obviously it's
Purposely.
Yeah, I'm not.
So you still think you're disrespecting if you're late?
Yeah,
I don't think that's disrespectful.
I
You
agree.
don't think it's disrespectful?
But you got go on.
I think it is. I think it is lateness. I think lateness. If you turn up to a job interview,
Yeah.
I'm telling you that the person who's interviewing you, the interviewer, will take that as a sign of disrespect
Why?
because he's giving you an opportunity, and you're just
I don't think if I was an interviewer and someone came late, I wouldn't take it as a sign of disrespect. I just think they're not being serious.
okay. I get that.
I wouldn't say that.
guess,
I wouldn't see it as you're disrespecting
Ain't
me.
that kind of under the same?
What would you
Alright,
say?
cool,
What
cool.
would-
Hold on. What if? Sorry, bro.
Yeah, no, can't go.
What if you? Okay, so you have a job,
Yeah.
but you're persistently late
Then you're
every
being-
day.
Then you're being disrespectful because
Okay.
you have no regard for the contract you've signed to be on time.
So then
Then that's different to the context of having an interview.
All right,
Okay,
forget interviews
yeah,
and that. I'm
forget
sorry. All right, so say you're late to
Do
link
you
up
know
with
why?
with friends. Like, say you're supposed to be. Say we're planning to go out on the lash, yeah? And we said, all right, we're gonna meet at point A at 10 o'clock.
Because last entry is so and so,
Yeah.
so we need to be linked.
Yeah, and you just you're just known to just be late for link ups. Is that disrespectful?
Do you know what? Yeah, I think.
so, yeah.
I think
I think it is.
I sit on offensive. I don't think if you're late once in a while or like if you have a genuine reason for being late, it's disrespectful because it could be anything. If you choose to be late on purpose, then you're being disrespectful. I feel like if somebody's consistently late and you're known to be a latecomer, then I think that you just don't really have any regard for anyone else but yourself. Because if you're consistently late, the least you can do is plan to leave earlier so that you can get there on time.
But then, having said that though,
And I know someone like that.
I'm sometimes.
I'm
like
married to her.
Okay, there you
Oh
go.
my god. Right.
Not to out my
No,
right,
but
but like
she'll probably say it as well.
She's late. She's just late.
Yeah.
She's late. And you know what? She's late a lot of the time, but she's trying to get better. But like sometimes it's like I now know if we're both going out,
Yeah.
I don't have to get ready until half an hour before we have to leave or whatever. Like I might have had my shower before, but I don't have to put on my clothes.
Yeah.
Until maybe half an hour
Can
or
even play
15
some
minutes
game if
before.
you
want.
I sit and play a game. Do you know why? Because I know my wife will be late. I just know she's gonna be late. Because when she's getting ready, she has no regard for time. And then if she's getting rushed, then she might forget something or she'll get flustered and it's like, I should have done this, or I left this, and it's not my fault, babe.
Yeah.
It's not my fault. That's how I see it. It's not my fault. Like
Yeah,
I told you the time. This is what time you're getting ready. So if my face is push up when we're leaving because we're an hour late or half an hour late or we're nearly 2 hours late,
Yeah.
you have to understand why.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because now I just sit down.
Yeah,
Before
yeah.
when we first started living together and that, I was like almost through the door and saying I'm leaving and blah blah blah. So
Yeah,
you know what,
yeah.
you can't live like that. If you're with someone, you can't live like that because you make things worse for yourself. Yeah.
100.
Sit down, be patient, have a drink, turn on the TV, and just wait. Don't say nothing.
I
I choose peace.
I don't want peace.
I think
I want
yeah.
problems.
I think I agree with like what's like along the lines of what Sion was saying, that it is disrespectful, even if you
But why?
even
Why?
because I think it's like, if I'm meant to meet someone at 12
Yeah.
and I turn up at 12:30, it's like,
Yeah, but if
or
you're
not even, or
communicating,
12, yeah, even if it's 12:30, it's like, I'm gonna come in, and if I come in, I'm gonna be like, oh, I'm sorry, I'm late, and that. The reason why I'm saying sorry is because I feel like it was disrespectful. As far as I know, you've been here on time, sitting, waiting for me.
but
I didn't value the fact that you are gonna be wasting your time waiting for me. Do you see what I'm saying? So I'm not like
that's an interesting way to see it. Still, no, I'm saying
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
seeing it from your point of view.
Yeah, so then it's kind of a thing where from my point of view, I can be late sometimes. Do you know what I mean? Like for certain things, it's like I'll be on time, but then because I'm the type of person who, I don't know, if I've got a 30-minute gap and I think I can do something in 20 minutes, I'm
You're
gonna
gonna
try.
try.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
I
I'm the
don't
same.
play around with. I don't leave myself enough space sometimes. So I try to do too much, and then I get like a bit upset that like I'm late or whatever. But I ain't got no one to blame but myself.
yourself, yeah.
And I feel like if I truly respected that person's time, and I don't mean that you don't respect them, but like just as the time aspect, I would make sure like, Raj, you know what? I'm not even gonna worry about trying to do that 20-minute thing in this half an hour space. I'm gonna leave that half an hour earlier. Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
I
that's
heard
that.
that.
Yeah, that's what
I'm
I'm
kind
thinking.
of. I see what you. I hate making people wait outside.
Yeah.
That's what I hate. And
Yeah.
I'm bad with my time at times. Yeah. But like making people wait when they're outside, I feel so bad for it.
What,
I've
does it make
noticed-
a difference if they're inside?
Thinking about the word
kind
disrespectful.
of like if, like for me, like I haven't minded when people are late.
Yeah.
It probably depends on the circumstance, but I don't mind when people are late if, like, for example, I've been driving because I can sit in my car.
Yeah,
and it's
yeah,
fine. But if I'm driving and I've made someone wait outside, that bothers me.
Yeah,
because it's
yeah.
like I'm just sitting in my car. That's fine. Like, I can put the music on. I've got the heat in. Like,
Yeah.
I'm alright in here. But leaving someone outside to wait, yeah, it kind of irks me.
But like, if okay,
I've
I
gotten
think-
better though since I got rid of my car. I know how I'm getting somewhere on time and stuff like that.
But like, say, I think it can be disrespectful in some circumstances, but in other circumstances, I don't see it as disrespectful. Only if
Give us an example.
okay, for example, like Sean's example, yeah. If you know you're meant to be meeting someone at 12, but someone comes at 12:30, if that person's communicating with you and saying, "Look, like I left on time and that, but there's actually heavy traffic on the road, or my train's been stuck here, it's delayed," and they've let you know, so they've said you can expect me at this time. Is that them still being disrespectful?
I
if they're
don't
late?
think so because they're respecting your time to keep you updated.
Yeah,
on
Okay,
what's
so
going on.
my next question is then, when you say if lateness is disrespectful, do you mean if someone just doesn't tell you that they're going to be late?
Like, yeah, so there's like sometimes there's situations where you're supposed to be meeting at a certain time got like come and gone, and you ain't heard from them.
Yeah, that's
Do you know-
rude.
do you know
That's
what I
rude.
mean?
I find that rude.
Do you know
but
what I mean?
then
Like,
I didn't know that people actually do that. You know, they just don't tell you that.
don't.
They
Do you
just
know what?
don't
'Cause
communicate.
I think sometimes people, like, for example, if you're meant to meet at 10 p.m, yeah, and now it's 10 past 10 and they're linking up with you, or 10:15, 10:20, in some people's mind, they're like,
Oh, that's
it
not a
was-
big deal.
It was only 10 minutes.
That's mad, you know. I think because of how we are and that, yeah, I think you would at least know if someone's gonna be late or not.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
you can prepare yourself for it. I don't think there's anyone in our friendship group that would leave someone hanging without letting them know that, rah, like I'm gonna be late. If that makes sense, you will know, and then you can address it later. Like for example, like I think it's rude if you know you're gonna be late, but you only tell someone 10 minutes before.
I was gonna say that as well
that- I
because
think
I
that- I
think
think
it's
that's
time
rude.
appreciation
Yeah.
as well, because it's like, yeah, if you know you're gonna be late, you knew you was gonna be late well before that 10 minutes.
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean? But like 10 minutes before you wanna say it. And it's like I had something as well that I was even gonna say with what you were saying.
Well, letting someone know beforehand.
Forget it. Yeah, carry on.
Because you know, even going back to the job interview thing, you know, if you're running late, but it's genuinely because of traffic, and you call them and you say, you know what, I feel like I might be 5 or 10 minutes late.
Yeah.
Like, is it still possible? Is it okay for me to still come in?
Yeah.
They respect that even more.
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course.
And then when
Yeah,
you
no,
go,
I agree
you
with
can
that.
smash your interview. You still get the job over someone that was there 10 minutes early.
But then
Yeah.
it's a thing of like taking that accountability to make that phone call and be like, raw, look.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whereas some people just won't even bother saying nothing, turn up and like,
Yeah, oh, yeah,
Okay,
that's
maybe
what I was
I'm
gonna say,
assuming
so.
that people just have common courtesy then.
Well,
yeah,
yeah,
no,
yeah,
bro, that's not common.
No,
Courtesy
what
is not common.
I was even going to say though is that you also have to kind of look at it from an anxiety aspect as well. Some people do get a lot of anxiety
That's
from
true.
saying that they're late. So they're thinking, oh, if I say that I'm late,
It's gonna highlight.
it's going to highlight that I'm late. Now everyone's going to be waiting on me. Oh shit, like I'm late. Like, you know what I mean?
I know some people that have anxiety to the point where they don't want to make plans. They don't
Yeah.
want to make plans for a certain time because
Yeah.
they're just like having to stick to a time. It's just a bit too much for them.
Yeah, it's a bit
So
chaotic.
you're right though. You're
So,
right with
yeah,
that.
man.
Yeah, like, no, you're right. Do you know what? There's so many different factors, but I wouldn't just put it out as a point blank statement that lateness is rude because there's so many different other factors involved. So if you communicate, but you know you're going to be late, but you communicate in good time,
Yeah.
I wouldn't see that as disrespectful. But if you're late and you haven't said anything, and you just rock up, then I would see that as rude and disrespectful.
One other question then. All right, so if someone was late, and you know they've communicated well, like, listen, bro, I'm gonna be an hour late, or whatever, but this is the 10th time they've done it in like a month. Is that still disrespectful? I mean, they're letting you know.
I think you have to have a word.
Yeah.
You have to. You're being a bit.
you're
some
being-
way now, bruv. Like, do you know what I mean? Fix it.
Like,
no,
what's going on?
you're being respectfully disrespectful.
Yeah, what's going on?
yeah,
You think
yeah,
think
yeah.
just because you're explaining
heard that.
that I'm gonna just accept the fact that you told me, like, no, I'm still gonna leave you, fam.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get. Yeah. Yeah. Did you want to?
I think some people just can't help it as well.
What?
Just being late. I think some people actually just can't help it.
I think
They've
what
got
you
no
said
concept
about
of
you,
man-
yeah,
time,
you see like how you said not to go on to your missus and that, but like
No,
you
she,
see like
sometimes she don't. No, look. No, and do you know what? She might hear this and be like, "Oh, Daniel, why you?" Babe, look.
But it's
we
true.
know
But
it's the truth.
But I know exactly what you. I know exactly
Oh,
what you mean.
God,
And sometimes this is no slight to women, yeah. But when they're getting ready, they sometimes I get why they lose concept of that time because they go into their own realm of like getting
Hyperbolic
themselves
Everything's got to look
ready
perfect
and like
and
getting
be
themselves
perfect.
prepared
I
and
get
stuff
that.
like that.
Just do it out earlier.
Yeah, no, I'm with
do
you.
it
I'm with you.
earlier.
I'm with
Just
you.
do it earlier.
You knew
listen.
that you was an hour
Fam.
late
I hear
the
you.
last 5 times.
You knew.
Here's the suggestion. Flipping no, let's get us ready at 6 o'clock instead. Like,
Yeah,
Do you know
that
what
works.
burns me sometimes? Sometimes I said, let me help. So I will say, babe, like, you know what it's like, innit? Like, you might as well start getting ready now, go jump in the shower. Man. Oh, yeah. The times, why are you not ready?
yeah.
Why are you not ready? Why?
And
know what?
then she's ready, and you just ain't got your shoes on.
No.
All of a sudden,
No.
Yeah, you're
Do
the
you
villain.
know what? And you see, I'm not gonna lie. In my house, that it can never, because you will hear my mouth. The whole London will hear my mouth. No, because you can't get
do that.
onto me.
You can't do that. You
Because
can't
I'm just putting on my shoes and they're slip-ons. I don't have to undo the lace. I'm just slipping them on. You're still tying your left shoe.
Is going out at.
I'm sorry, but do you know what it is? Yeah, it's
100, fam,
nah, it's triggering sometimes, bro.
That's why I used to chill it. That's why I used to chill in jeans.
You know what I mean?
Chilling jeans.
No, that's an inside joke, innit? Because Sean came round to mine once, and I was chilling in. I was in jeans, but
Man
I was
was
we were
chilling in
going
denim,
out though.
fam.
We were going out. I swear.
I know, but man was just chilling in denim, fam. Like, I was like, yo, bro.
It's in the tight denim.
Bro, I was just like,
home,
I
bro.
was chilling in denim, fam. I was like,
I
yo,
can't sit in jeans at home.
bro, I can't, fam.
Man, just
I
in my
can't.
shorts.
If I'm
or
going out,
boxes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
bro.
I hear it,
100%.
man.
100%. Can never be in something restrictive in your house, bro.
So yeah, just hold on. So actually, do you know what? I'll do it.
Clap.
Bro, I'm making something, bro. Am I moving mad? Yeah? You trying to run that now?
Not yet.